Hi, I'm here with Carla Wyman, junior guard on the SFU women's basketball team. Hi, Carla.
Hi, Alex.
How are you?
I'm good.
So you are pretty athletic. So were you involved with a lot of sports as a kid?
Yeah, I pretty much played everything I could. I played soccer, basketball. Well, actually, I didn't start basketball until around grade 7 or 8. And I played softball, volleyball, track, all that stuff.
What made you choose basketball?
I took part in a Penticton basketball camp in I want to say the summer between grade 6 and grade 7. And I didn't really know anything about basketball. Only played soccer. Thought that I was going to spend my entire life playing soccer. But then I went to this camp and I was horrible. But everyone was competing hard, and that is basically what turned me on to playing basketball. And I've just stuck with it ever since.
So you had a pretty successful high school career. I actually remember you playing a game in the provincials in your grade 11 or grade 12 year, and you played with a dislocated shoulder and ended up winning the game. So how was that experience for you?
It was good. I think, I dislocated my shoulder, but it didn't hurt that much. I feel like people think that I hurt it way more than, that it hurt way more than it actually did. But it was good. I got it taken care of. One of the girls on my team, her mom runs a physio clinic. And so that night after I dislocated it, I went to her house and got treatment. And then the next day we just taped it up and I played, and I actually was pretty happy with how I played. Yeah.
So you played at Argyle Secondary, which was a competitive basketball team in the AAA League of the Basketball BC Women's Basketball. But then you came in your freshman year and won the CIS National Championship. So how was that different or the same for you?
Well, I was never on a winning team in high school. We always came 5th or 6th, top 10 at least at provincials, which I was okay with. But coming here, I knew that they had such a good history in winning and all that. And obviously I was like, sweet, I'd like to win a national championship. And we did, and it was awesome. And have a ring. Yeah.
Was it weird being a freshman, winning it? Did you feel like you contributed what you felt like you could, or was it interesting seeing those girls that were such a big impact on the SFU women's basketball community winning it in their 5th and 4th years? Was that did that have an effect on you at all?
Yeah, when I was a freshman, I was overwhelmed with everything. Plays, working out, and lifting, and then schoolwork. Oh my God, schoolwork. And I basically I was going through all the motions, but I feel like coming into a team, you don't know everyone as well as you I know people now way better than I knew people in my first year, right? So you're kind of getting used to it all. So I think that as much as I was excited to win in the first year, all the people around me, I know they worked so hard. I know that they're obviously amazing people and players, and so yes, it was nice winning, but at the same time I feel like it was nicer for them to win, and especially in their final years for so many of them, and so I was happy with that.
As one of a few players on our team now that have played in both the CIS and the NCAA, what do you think are some differences between the two leagues?
For sure, way more competitive in the NCAA. Way more physical, people are more athletic. I was used to always being somewhat athletic, but now I feel like I'm getting kicked when I go against other people. So that's for sure a difference. I think that I've liked it better just because it's a new experience, and you've got to I've got to try something new, and I'm so far really liking it. So I'm excited for this upcoming season.
Because we were pushed into the NCAA and we were one of the hardest teams hit, losing 11 players. How did you feel being pushed into that leadership role at an early age influenced your game and your attitude on the team and your role on the team?
Well, I went from playing about 15 minutes till 33. Says on the board right there. And it was a drastic change, but I feel like Nio, Christina, and Anna, is that all? Yeah. Because we were the only ones that were transferring over, we kind of knew that there were no, Anna was our oldest person on our team, but yet she's only a year older than us, so we knew we had to take on a role as in our second year that we had to kind of pretty much act like seniors and be mentors for these girls that are only going to be a year younger than us. So I think that we just had to figure it all out. I think it ended up going well.
Mm-hmm.
I think we did an all right job, but yeah.
Yeah, you guys produced a pretty good team dynamic last year from what I remember. I thought it was really well done. Kind of on a different note now, what are you interested in academically? Like, what kind of programs are you in? I know that you were in general studies in your freshman year. Like, do you have a specific focus now that you're going into your third year?
Yeah, well, after much debate, I tried pretty much every stream of school you could because I was scared that I was going to regret my choice. But after much debate, I decided that I think that I want to become a physiotherapist in the future. So while I'm here, I'm going to finish a degree in psychology and then a minor degree in kinesiology, and hopefully go and study in Australia.
Why Australia?
Well, Danny Langford studied there, and I know she had a really good experience, and I've heard a lot about it, and so I love traveling, but I haven't really had an opportunity to go get immersed in someone else's culture. Like, yes, I've gone to a bunch of different places, but I haven't like stayed there for a long time because of basketball and all that stuff. So I think it'd be cool to go and live somewhere else for a couple years, and then to do school on top of that's going to be helpful.
Would you want to play basketball in Australia if you went there?
I'd for sure play. I don't know how, like, on what level I play at. We'd have to see, but I think that is something that I would for sure do.
Just one last question. If you could only eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be?
If I could only what?
Eat one thing for the rest of your life.
Eat one thing for the rest of my life. Oh, God. It's a tough question. I think that I'd probably eat... I want to say apples just because right now I feel like an apple, but...
Right now in this moment?
Yeah. I feel like I'd never get tired of them. Like, I feel like if I chose... Actually, I like pierogies, too. Apples,
Pierogies are delicious.
Apples and pierogies. Can I have two?
Yeah, that
Okay,
sounds like a good
fantastic.
meal to me.
Apples!
Well, I hope you enjoyed your time with Carla Wyman, and be sure to check out our other interviews on the SFU Women's Basketball site.
Thanks.